Hey there, it's Christian from 7 Gaming Network, and as you can see, I'm at the computer, and this is the fourth part now in our Evolution of a Deck series, where we're building a deck from scratch. And you've gone through all the previous three parts where you've seen me put the deck together. It's time to test it out. Let's see how it goes. So here we are with my sporting opponent, McNamjam, who's playing Qui-Gon Ray. Let's do it. Let's have a look and see what our first hand of cards brings. Okay, so we got four upgrades. The Sith Holocron, we'll definitely keep in that. Now an early Mind Probe could be devastating, but I feel like we probably don't want to go too crazy. Now against Rey Qui-Gon, we've got quite a few potential for needing to get through shields. So I kind of feel like being able to get our damage out early is going to be really important. So that 4th strike's good. I want to get an early strike in, hopefully on Rey. Really, we need to get rid of her. She's going to be my primary target. So I think what we'll do here is we'll get rid of. We're only going to get realistically one of these. However, we could potentially afford to play out Makashi. Let's not go crazy. Let's get rid of Force Mind Probe. We're going to keep those other ones there, and we'll take a 1 from here, and we've got to use the Force. So we've got a few ways potentially of getting our damage through with those two events that we've drawn initially. So let's see. Okay, we've rolled quite nicely for taking we got 3, 5, 6 to his 3, 4, 5. So he's bringing Secluded Beach, remove an opponent's dice, show range damage. Well, that's not going to be an issue. We'll play with our Imperial Armory. I quite like being able to go first in this and having that extra bit of speed. So what we shall do initially is let's get straight on it. We're going to be guardianing with Royal Guard, so we'll get that. We'll get this Sith Holocron out onto Vader. He's going to play at 4 speed, very nice. Okay, yep, shame we didn't see that, but he's going to get to go out with Rey, and this is where we can see the power of getting that 4 speed potentially early on. His next action, he's going to play the Jedi robes out and get some shields on Rey. I think Rey has just gone to being a bonkers good character with the new set. A 4 speed on Rey early on is really strong. So very fast. Fortunately, he's not rolled great. So okay, we'll roll out our Vader dice, and let's see what we can do. He's already discarded a riposte. That's cool. So we've rolled a special and 2 damage. We don't mind that. So we'll be getting out a force throw here, unless he can deal with that. So let's see what he decides to do here. Looks like he's thinking of focusing. He's only got the 2 cards left because, of course, he's played 2 out already. In fact, what I potentially could have mulliganed for against something like a Qui-Gon Ray, where we know there's been lots of shields, is those Vibro Knives. They would have been really great to see early. He's rolled 2 shields. Qui-Gon's going to start being able to ping us for damage. So let's do this. So we're going to pay the 1 to put in our force throw. And we will pay our 1 to roll it in. So let's see what we roll. We roll the 2 disrupt. That's rubbish. We're not interested in a 2 disrupt, not when he's already used up all his dice. So, but we've got ourselves a free force throw in, which is nice. It'd be debatable as to what I'd actually, if I'd have even used it there to throw anything. So if he wants a resource, that's interesting. I'm going to keep my 2 disrupt there, and let's get my 2 disrupt there just to sort of counteract that a little bit. Now I could force strike for 3 with the other die. That would be quite strong. And we'll start, but of course he can resolve that into shield up Rey. That means we've only got the 1 damage going through to Rey. This is where we could really do with that damage to be able to the unblockable damage. I think what we'll do here is let's maximise our damage. Let's really go for it. We'll play with the Force Strike now. Let's be really aggressive, and we're going to go after Rey for a 3 onto her. Because we've still got that 2 sat out there, ready to go. We've got our Sith Holocron to play out onto the Royal Guard. That could get some Akashi training, which will be really nice. And he is going for that. So he is put 1 onto Rey, and he's going to hit Vader for 1 there. So what we'll do now is we'll put this 2 into Rey, so that we get another point of damage through to her. See, now he's going to take that, which is interesting, because I'm not quite sure why he's looking to do that, but yeah, we will get rid of it. He wants us to get that Force Throw dice off the table, maybe. It's not like he's got any other dice that he's going to be using. I just wanted to re-roll in, but he's just re-rolled into those. So we'll play out our Sith Holocron onto there. Because of course, although he can't have blue upgrades, he is able to if we do it through the Sith Holocron. So he has just gone for the claim. So let's roll this out. Do we hit it? No, we don't, but we do roll a shield, which we could take advantage of. It's whether we feel like we could get through some more damage. We've got 2 sides that we'd rather see, plus with the chance of getting this, I'm going to risk it. We'll chuck that and we'll see what we get. Because if we get the special, then we're really quids in. We don't, but we still get 2 more damage onto Rey, which is quite nice, so we'll take that. Yeah, we'll call it quits there. So that's okay. I mean, we did 6-7 damage in the first round. Rey's on 4. What we do need to do is keep an eye on his resources, so that we're playing around that power of the Force. Oh great, we've drawn a Force speed, we've got a Mind Probe, we've got some isolation to save ourselves. Kylo Ren's lightsaber is really nice. It would be nice to have our 1 with the Force. I mean, this is where perhaps we're looking at the mulligan, thinking maybe we could have mulliganed a little more effectively than we did. After 1 with Ice on a Shield, okay, it shows Ice can deceive you, great. Really nice support that. Now this is where with our, I mean, we've got to put the Force speed onto Vader, that's a bit of a no-brainer. He's overwriting, it's probably going to be a Force throw, I would imagine. Oh, it's the Vibro Knife. Okay, I mean, that's some extra damage for him. We're not looking to do lots of shields here. He's of course got his ambush and his extra action, so he can roll and resolve. Oh my goodness, he's going to hit me hard. So he's going to go for his, he is just re-rolling that. Yeah, okay, so he's hit his special there. So he had another action still left anyway. So now he's got another 2 actions to go. So he can roll and he can still resolve off this as well. What's he rolled? Oh, he's rolled very nicely. Okay, so that's a really nice example of ambush and all these sort of going together. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage he can chuck out here. Super good. So he's going to stick all 5, I'd imagine, onto Vader, because of course it overcomes my ability to guardian these things. He had 1 anyway, so we'll stick him on the 6. No. Yes, he is doing all of it. Okay. Really nice. Okay, so let's roll out our Vader and let's hope he's got no shields on Rey, so let's hope we can force something nice through here. We've rolled pretty poorly. That's a bit frustrating. But we have got our special on the Force throw. However, at this on the Force speed at this stage though, it's not looking great. He could have done this, but we didn't have any dice out, so your eyes can see if he wouldn't have been any use to him this round. So he's discarding to re-roll. Let's see if he rolls a shield, which he probably will with a no he doesn't. Okay, but he does roll a discard. Okay, so we've got some options. Now we could pay 1 for an isolation. Just deal with one of those dice, and we could see ourselves being able to then get in something like the Mind Probe onto the Royal Guard. A bit uncomfortable about having that on him, but Vader's already got quite a bit of damage on him. So, however, I really do want to get some more damage through. So let's do this. So now we've got our 2 actions. We need to be going faster here. Now what I do like is we could deal with that 1 melee damage. Do I mind him hitting us for a discard? Because he could hit our Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I don't like any of these discards. 1 more damage, probably going to be able to deal with that. Let's isolate this, because these 3 cards, I mean, yes, he could hit the Makashi and that's not the end of the world, but I feel like this is what we really want to get after, is hopefully getting that the Mind Probe. I wouldn't want to lose that. Okay, here we go. So he's might have a card to deal with it. He's only got the 1, but let's see what he's got. Force misdirection, remove melee damage. Unfortunately, he's only going to remove a fairly useless dice. He has 2 damage. That's another 2 damage to Vader. So we're going to resolve this, and we shall clearly go with our Mind Probe, because that's going to be very strong at the start of next turn. And we'll pay our 1 to roll it in. He hasn't got the cards in hand, but he's got some other. We've got the Disrupt there. I mean, that's debatable as to whether I should have done that. You know, thinking on it, should I have done that? Maybe not. So let's think about a discard here for a nice big reroll. He's got no cards in hand, so we should be able to try and kill off Rey here. That's the big thing that we're going for. So first of all, let's discard the Makashi. We've got the 1 there, which I might keep, because that 1 could make all the difference. And we shall re-roll all of these. Let's see what we get. Okay, so unfortunately the special's there, but that's 6 damage that we can get through there, which isn't going to be quite enough here. So yes, it will. 6. No, it's 5 damage. That's going to not be quite enough. So we're going to need 1 more point of damage here. Now this is where it starts getting really awkward as to what we discard to get this damage through. And I'm thinking, do we get rid of a Sith Holocron?
Hello,
I mean,
can you hear me?
we've got good use out of it. We really have got good use out of it. I think we're probably going to need to. So let's have
Is this just a 2-player game, or?
Reroll for this. And we'll have... See, all of these could go to getting that +3. They're getting the 3 damage. I mean, the likelihood... I mean, this is a 1 in 3 chance of upping the amount of damage we need. I think we'll re-roll these, just these. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we got the damage to kill Rey. We blanked out on those others, but that's great. We can still kill Rey here. So there's our 6 damage to Rey, and that's what we needed to do. So it was worth the gamble in this instance. So that's going back to there. It's going to come back to here, and yeah, we're going to call that round there. So that's gone pretty well. We've killed Rey at the end of the 2nd round. That feels pretty strong. What have we got here? We've got an isolation. Hopefully going to help us keep Vader alive, because I don't fancy Royal Guard against Qui-Gon Jinn on his own. Now with 4 cards in hand, I feel like I want to get Vader out early to pressure him with the force speeds and so on, but I think I'm actually going to roll this out, because of course if we get that, if we hit that special, then it puts so much pressure on him. So let's go for that. We missed the Guardian. Okay, we don't hit it, but I think in this instance, with the isolation, we'll take the risk. Okay, he's played that force throw as well, so he's getting him nicely kitted out. So what we shall do is, we haven't got any other upgrades we can play here, but we have of course got that lightsaber throw, which is nice, and we'll get our Vader out with that force throw, and we haven't rolled Ugh, that's a terrible roll. Really is not good. We didn't roll our 4-speed special. We didn't roll any damage. He's got his special. He's got 2 shields on both of his 2s. He's going to blank that. Yeah, that's quite painful. So at this stage, we'll chuck our one of those Kylo Ren's lightsabers, and I think we're just going to go for a great big reroll all the way along. Let's see if we can get something decent. Oh my lord, look at all these blanks. And we have rolled a Force special, which is good. He's going to discard to do a reroll in those 2, and it's not so good for him. So that's good, at least. He's going to use his 2, shoot us for 1 here, so we'll take Vader to 9. So I think at this stage it's probably sensible that we try and find Vibro Knife. That's what we really want here. I'm going to force throw that one. Let's force throw that to him. He'll do that 1 damage. He's going to discard to try and reroll. Fortunately, the isolation won't deal with it, and he's hit it. Oh, that's really awkward. That is a pain, but well, we just kind of have to suck this up, I'm afraid. So we'll hit the lightsaber throw because we're showing some, and we'll do 2 damage to him. And here we go for the big discard, and now I'm more likely to get a Kylo Ren's lightsaber out than a Force throw. I'm going to keep that isolation. So let's discard this for, we'll keep the 1, I think. Now again, we've still got a 1 in 3 chance of rolling more, and I quite like rolling shields at the moment with him anyhow. What do we roll? Basically rubbish. It's not good. He's going to throw probably the Vader die at 2 to put Vader to the 11. So we can do 3 here, but I mean we're going to discard to reroll. Discarding the Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Don't like that, but the isolation could really keep Vader alive next round. And we have got the tools to be able to kill him here anyhow. So now I'm actually going to keep that because that focus is perfect. So let's do this. Oh, can we get something decent? Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll take that. Especially if we've still got the 1 to focus the Mind Probe to the 3. So yeah, he's going to claim. So we're going to do some monster damage to him here. So we're going to turn this to that. We're going to pay the 1. We're going to shoot him for 3, and we're going to deal 5 damage more. He's at 8. So we're close, gang. We are close. Let's see what we can do here. Again, another couple of resources. We've got to use the Force, and we've got to now you will die, which is really nice because unless he can get some shields off pretty pronto. Now he has rolled the specials. We could use the 1, use the Force to see. We could use the Force to blank that Force throw, and I feel like that's what we're going to need to do. But he's then going to be able to get 2 shields, and he's going to have those. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to pay 1. We're going to have to use the Force and stick that to the blank. That doesn't feel great. I don't really want to be using mitigation on this. He's going to discard to reroll because he's got 3 good dice to reroll. Oh, and he hasn't rolled it. Okay. He's only rolled 1 damage. Now he can take 2. So as long as he doesn't disrupt us, I think we're looking pretty strong. He's got 4 cards, and that's got to be the Vader, hasn't it? And I will say no discard. Just because I want to keep that Mind Probe available. What have we rolled? Oh, we've rolled 2 damage. He's got to deal with that. Because that's nearly a dead Qui-Gon. And of course, we've still got the 1, so we're essentially reading 1 damage. Now what's he got? My allies, the force ambush. Resolve it without removing it from the pool. He's going to take. He's going to do 1 damage. Didn't take it from the pool. 11. Yeah, it's 12. It's going to be a dead Vader. Really nice. So he goes to 12. And then the ambush again, the 13. It's a dead Vader, gang. Wow, we got a game on here. Okay, so. Well, it's just got exciting. You see why not discarding could be helpful. Let's see what we can manage here. Hold on, guys. He just double checking it because I think he's miscounted. Vader was on 11 and you played that. So I thought Vader was on 11 though. Oh, you resolved force speed, of course. Sorry, yeah, being a doofus. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, it's me just missing that, him using his force speed die, of course. So he's discarded to reroll, and that's what he's rerolled into. Wow. So he's got some shields. That's going to probably really save his bacon here. So, in fact, what I could look to do is do isolation. Yeah, I'm going to do isolation. Get rid of that so we can't play the shields. Now it's just whether I can roll it or not. If he gets this force special, I'll be very annoyed. Okay, that's good. Yeah, force special. If he gets the special. Here we go, let's have a look. Oh, okay, we haven't rolled it. But we got some re-rolls, and so has he. If he rolls it. Okay, he's rolled it again. Okay, so. Yeah, let's do it. Akashi train is gone. Probably shouldn't have thrown that, actually, thinking about it. Never mind. Let's do this. Can we get it? Oh, we need 1. No, we don't. Yes, we do. We can't get it off the special now on that, which is a shame. There's 1. He's on 8. He's going to leave him with 1 to go. Do I risk it for a biscuit, or do I just get that 1? I think I'll do that 1 to him, and we'll see. Let's see. It's all going to be down to this last round. I am going to get rid of Mind Probe because I'm obviously not going to get to play that. And let's draw 4 more cards, and we shall see. We've drawn a Vibro Knife. That could be very helpful. And we've got 2 Now You Will Dies. Let's see if he rolls horrible stuff. Yeah, he has got the dice. He's got that force throw. We have got no way of dealing with that force throw very frustratingly. Which means we're probably going to lose. He's going to be able to get shields on. I feel like getting the extra knife out now becomes really important because it's going to make him chuck the Vibro Knife dice. So we're going to have to get this out. Don't think I'm playing that wrong. I think that feels like the right play here. If he takes shields now, that's not going to be very useful for him. He's thinking the force throw. Well, it needs to throw the Mind Probe, but then if the guard rolls damage, well, then we can force it through. I think what we can see here is that our first have a go with the deck is doing quite well against a good build Qui-Gon Rey deck. So yeah, interesting. Oh, it's got ambush. Okay, here we go. I forgot the ambush on the Vibro Knife. I wonder why he sat around waiting. Oh, he's stuck doing a rock and a hard place here then. Either way, unless he's got something very... Oh. Okay. No! My ally is the force. He's just thrown this for 2. And now he's going to throw this for 3. Oh, wound Commander. That is crushing. But that's a really... Look, we've done well with this deck. We have... I mean, it's performed well. He just so happened to have the perfect card at the perfect time with the right die face showing. We can't be... we really can't be too unhappy about that. So we'll discard this and we'll give a re-roll on this. If we hit the 1, we hit the 1 discard. That's no good. I mean, his shields aren't going to stop it. You know, if we can roll that 1 die, the 1 damage, the 2 we've got 2 chances to win this game here on a die roll. So let's see what happens. He's going to do another point of damage to our Royal Guard. It was just hanging in there. We're going to discard the lightsaber. We're going to roll it. Can we roll the 1? No, we've rolled the +2. He's going to take 2 shields and shoot us for 1, which puts him to... No, he's going to keep it. Okay, no ability, sure. We're going to discard. Come on, can we get it? No, we've rolled the +2 again. Dear me, it's getting to a tense ending here. He's going to claim, and here it is. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm going to have to go for this because this is possibly the winner right here. Come on, big roll, big roll, big roll. Ah, we rolled a 1 discard. It's not going to happen, gang. Dear me. Okay, yeah. So we do that 1 discard. Never mind. Okay, so I mean, we had a lot of rolls there. He had just the right card at the right time, and we had a lot of rolls to win the game there. So, in terms of how this deck's performed, I like it. Like, it feels like it's done pretty well overall. So, he's gonna go first with something exciting. He's got to roll out. He's got to get that forced throw out there. What's he checking? What else could he be thinking of here? Why would he not just be rolling and going for it? What's he thinking of playing? Yeah. Right, now if he doesn't roll the special on the force throw, he doesn't. We're in with a chance. And I think really what we need to do is just get these dice into the pool now. All of these dice can potentially win it for us. And we've got the force throw as well. The force, okay, we've got, oh, that's going to be tough for him to deal with. He can have 2 goes. He's paying 1. What's he got to play? Add a blue event, discard pile to hand. He can get the riposte back into the 2 damage, and he can kill me for the win. Ah, great game. Cool. Great job. That's really, 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 that's cool. I mean, that's just a brilliant way to finish the game. Love it. I mean, that's just really nice play there, that he was able to get that card back, that he had the willpower, the Return of the Jedi to be able to play the riposte, which was like the first card that he discarded early on. Great. However, I feel like this deck has done quite well. I mean, for a first playthrough, I'm sure I probably didn't play it quite optimally. So there's definitely some I think some tweakings and some improvements to have a go at, looking at. But I think the first thing we'll be doing will be just playing another game or 2 and really seeing where those changes are. You're not going to make changes off 1 game, but hope you enjoyed that. That was actually quite an exciting game. It was close. We had lots of opportunities and chances to win that with this deck. And you know, on any other game, we could absolutely have won our first game against what I think seems to be a good competitive build. I think Qui-Gon Rey with the new cards is probably going to be one of the better decks in the meta. Anyway, so that's the first game. If you enjoyed that and you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, I've got a Patreon. Please, if you feel like you want to join in and join the community of my Patreons, then do go to the Patreon page, 7 Game Network. All sorts of rewards and all sorts of tiers that you can go for there, and get involved in our sort of special Discord chat. And obviously maybe run some things past me, and we can have a bit more contact that way, as a bit of a thank you for helping to support all of this stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. There'll be more to come, so until the next time, keep enjoying Destiny.